So as an entrepreneur, I think working with a corporate accelerator or a corporate VC versus an institutional VC firm, a traditional firm, I think both are good options. What we have seen here in our experience of working with hundreds of startups is if you are a first-time entrepreneur and you don't have the deep credibility that traditional VC firms look for when they choose to align with or invest in firms, this becomes a really viable option. More so if your product or service or solution that you're developing is closely aligned in strategically to what the corporate entity is all about. So for example, with SAP, if you're in the enterprise software space, we're open to listening to what ideas you have. If you are an entrepreneur who's identified a clear white space that my customers are looking for solutions on, then I'm even more interested in talking to you. And once you work with someone like us, you're able to get access to customers, you get to go through the go-to-market motions, product development. All those things help you really build credibility. So when you're finally ready to raise money, you can walk into the traditional VC firm and have a real good portfolio of things to show that can bolster your case substantially. In fact, in our program, we were an accelerator. We refer companies to the SAP's own venture firm, which is called Sapphire Ventures, and another early investment organization called SAP.io. So it's a back and forth flow that happens, and the only person who benefits is the entrepreneur. Now, I will caution it by one counter logic that the only downside, and it's maybe a downside, maybe not, depends on the situation, for working with a corporate accelerator or a VC firm is that if your service or solution could be of use to the competitors of this entity that you have now aligned with, then you are potentially foreclosing those options away from you. So if you're with SAP, then Oracle's customers may not want to talk to you, just as an example. It doesn't happen. I think the world is moving along and people have realized that the value of true products that can deliver solutions and solve their problems. I think people have moved on beyond this alignment issue, but it still comes up every once in a while.